Season 2 of WWE 2K26 is here, and today we're going to go over the Ringside Pass and what's inside. Spoilers, not that much. I have a video playing of me slowly going through the Ringside Pass so you can see everything that's going to be in the Ringside Pass, and you can decide if you want to buy it or not through just seeing what's in it. But I do want to talk about what's in the Ringside Pass and how I feel about the Ringside Pass now that I see it for Season 2. And I'm going to be completely honest off the rip, I'm very disappointed in the Ringside Pass this season. Now, the Premium Pass has some cool things. Obviously, you have the Borderlands collab, which a lot of people feel indifferent about, myself included. We'll talk about that. You have these new cosmetics like the furry boots, this Stephanie McMahon bodysuit and boots, and these t-shirts from one of the sponsors that be in the island, and of course the 4 superstars, Demolition and Kelly. Now, my disappointment is coming from the free track of the Ringside Pass. Now, obviously last season they had a whole bunch of the superstars that that we would unlock normally through the game, through the store that we had in the old games that you would unlock for playing, or if you got the booster you can get them unlocked right away. Those were on the free track. There was a lot of superstars, arenas, things like that. Very cool. This season, however, there's just a lot of my faction stuff and different currencies for the island and my faction, which, I mean, free currency, great, but it just feels empty, you know, especially if you're somebody who doesn't really care for my faction or the island. The only persona card in here is Obafemi, and you have to get all the way to level 40 to get them. And that feels pretty disappointing because I feel like it's not terribly hard for them to add these persona cards to the Ringside Pass and put them on the free track of just some superstars that are in the game. They don't have to be anything crazy, but they're at least something more that people will probably use, because like I said, I don't know how many people are playing my faction. I don't know how many people are playing the island, and so to them all this stuff doesn't really matter. And of course it's in the free track, it's free, so it's like, why are you complaining? Well, you know, I feel like there should just be more in it. The Ringside Pass has already been heavily criticized by many people, and I feel like this season's free track is not going to help 2K at all. Not only do I feel people will be disappointed in the free track quite a bit, people have already expressed their feelings towards the collabs that are also in the premium track of the Ringside Pass. Now, obviously we get Demolition and Kelly in this season. You get these right away when you unlock the premium pass as the first thing. Very cool. But later in the battle pass you will see personas for Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, and CM Punk, all Borderlands related, and these are really cool. They look really cool, they're designed really well, the entrances look cool, but a lot of people don't really like the idea of collabs being in WWE 2K26. Now, collabs in gaming have become very normal, collabing with different forms of media outside of what that game is. So obviously Borderlands part of the 2K family, so it does make sense that these two are collabing in a way, shape, or form. But there are a lot of people saying that they would rather have superstars who actually wrestle coming into the game instead of collabs like this. Obviously there are people missing from NXT in this year's game that have been around for quite a while that you would have thought would be in the game but are not in the game. Some names, Dark State and Ariana Grace, to name a couple. And I do get that. I do get wanting to see more superstars that actually are in the product that you are buying the game for. And I agree. I would like to see those people added into the game because they can do these scans later and add them into these Ringside Passes, because they're doing it for the other DLCs that are coming, such as Danhausen and Royce Keys. We saw recently Zack Ryder post a picture of him doing mocap for WWE 2K26, more than likely. So it feels to me that they could add these people later in and even put them on the free track because they already are in the roster. But of course they're going to want to make money off of that as well. So it's, I don't know, it's a slippery slope. I feel like if you can add collabs, you could add these superstars on top of the people you already have coming out as DLC. I think that would be perfectly fine. Make the DLCs bigger and have more superstars. Maybe you get 4 in the beginning and then you unlock the other one. Granted, people would still be mad about that because you would have to unlock them, but at least they would be added into the game, and they're better than some collabs that people will probably use one time and just never use again. But that's just how I feel about the Ringside Pass this season. As you can see in the video, I haven't bought it yet, and I don't know if I will. I'll probably see how far I get into the Ringside Pass, and if I complete it, I'll spend the $10 just because I completed it. But if I don't complete it, I won't miss much that is in here, if I'm completely honest. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about the Ringside Pass in Season 2. If you watch this long, I really do appreciate it. I make all types of content. I stream every weekday, and I plan to do more WWE 2K26 content in the future. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.